Thank you for coming to honor my late husband. Depending on those close to him and who knew him, he was addressed as Army Sergeant First Class Hagberg or as Deputy Sheriff Kevin Hagberg. Whether as a deputy sheriff or soldier, Kevin was a matter of fact, tell you how it is, what can I help you with? All business kind of guy. He was in charge and never deviated from that. Those that had the pleasure of working with him had the utmost respect and admiration for him. His superiors and peers always sought out his expertise and technical knowledge. It was invaluable. Kevin was a man that could operate under any conditions and always believed it was important to do so. Whatever he could do to make his unit's mission successful, that was the mission. He was always motivated and had a willingness to impart that knowledge and wealth of expertise to ensure success. Accomplishing the mission was more important than the accolades that came after the mission was deemed a success. He was very good with attention to detail and was very instrumental in assisting those that needed him. He always loved a teaching moment, especially with his teammates, but honestly with anybody that would listen. My husband loved his time in the Army. He always put his soldiers first. Even the times that the food trucks forgot about him and his soldiers, that was especially hard after a mission or tasking that was an all-day event. He would go without so they could have their needs met. Kevin always strived to challenge himself. Whether it was completing another school for promotion or getting another set of foreign jump wings, he always continued to look forward to what was next. Unfortunately, earlier this year, Kevin's life took a turn for the worse. The unexpected happened and decisions needed to be made. From the time Kevin and I got our driver's licenses, we both signed up to be organ donors. It was never a question or a thought. Growing up, my Uncle Ronald was a juvenile diabetic, and we watched him struggle with his health issues. In his early 30s, Ronnie, as we called him, would need his life-saving measures through organ donation. He was put on the waiting list until we got that call. His care team, headed with Dr. Corey, did something at that time that was unimaginable. Because of this, Uncle Ronnie lived about another 30 years. So when I was notified that Piedmont Columbus Regional wanted to make my husband, Kevin, a recipient of its First Friday Hero Award, I told them absolutely. My husband is very deserving of this award. Life is a gift no matter how it began or how it ends. Honoring Kevin's wishes to be an organ donor was easy. This was the good that would come from such a tragedy and loss. The good that would give many a second chance at life, at making more memories with loved ones, and making a legacy that will continue for many years to come. This legacy of life is a beautiful gift. This is when the wonderful individuals from Lifelink came into our lives. They are the miracle workers that took the heartfelt care of my husband to make sure his chance of being a live organ donor came to be. Kevin's case was unique in that he would be a live organ donor. When Kevin was in the hospital, I asked how often this opportunity came to be as him being a live organ donor. Surprisingly, not often as you would think. I was surprised and shocked by this, especially this day and age. But the reality is, there is so much that goes into being a donor. All the stars have to align to find that one match deserving the call after all the tests are said and done. My husband's impact on those individuals who are recipients of Kevin's donations to restore life to those in need is exhilarating and does the heart a world of good. This month is National Donate Life Month. This is important because so many gifts come from being an organ donor, things that people just don't realize or think about. So here it is. We go to the doctors every day in this country. We fill out questionnaires before you see your doctor, but yet organ donation isn't one of those things that is talked about, whether at their appointment or when our loved one enters the hospital. Are we registered as an organ donor? Or have you thought about being an organ donor? Or do you have questions about being an organ donor? This is something that needs to change in this country. These are simple questions to consider, and becoming an organ donor is a personal choice. It is not for everybody, and that's okay. But one thing Kevin's death taught us, those that are close to him, is that you're not guaranteed tomorrow. Each moment with those you love is precious. For those that receive Kevin's legacy of life, don't think twice about it. I wish you many years of health and happiness with your loved ones. It's Kevin's path and destiny, and that's okay. I wouldn't change the fact that it took the loss of my husband, my protector, my unwavering, faithful protector, the best friend, for a second chance of life for someone else's life and for someone else's family. The journey continues. Thank you.
We give everybody a certificate, and then we also have posters, and so we hope you'll take this and put it somewhere where you can just remember. And JT, do you wanna, yeah, we always have a poster made and